So Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky works and is known well around the northern suburbs, and we've called her in this morning to help with our coverage of what took place in Highland Park yesterday.
Yeah, she's joining us now. Good morning to you. This certainly has been a tough 24 hours, so I have to ask, how are you holding up this morning?
You know, I'm really, really angry. I feel like this gunman stole the 4th of July for really thousands and thousands of people. Of course, my heart mainly goes out to all of those victims, people who lost their lives and who are, still recovering, and hopefully they all will. But, over 60 different celebrations were canceled. This is all about what guns in our society can do to us. And if we don't get a grip on this, honestly, our whole culture is going to be transformed by fear and security. And I'm really furious about that.
Well, Congresswoman, obviously this conversation about gun control is ongoing, years long. If you think about going all the way back to Columbine to now, these incidents keep happening. Why isn't anything done?
Well, actually, we made some progress. I was feeling pretty good about what the Congress did and a bill that was sent to the president. But one thing that we absolutely need to do is to get rid of these assault weapons. Now, why would this disturbed young man? People in countries around the world also have problems and mental illness and anger, etc. But the access to a gun that can kill these many people in such a short time, why are they on our streets? Why are they available? During the Clinton administration years ago, there was an assault weapons ban, and guess what? It worked. It actually diminished the number of situations like this, and then it expired. And then the gun lobby was able to keep it off the books. We need to do something about that right away. We can talk all we want about what security could have done better, what we can do about mental health issues, but at the end of the day, it's the guns.
So what do we do, though, in the immediacy right now, just to make people feel safe? Do you think people will ever feel safe again at events like this? Or will we always, as though we should, be looking for anything suspicious, but will we ever feel safe and secure again in this country?
I think the only way that we ultimately will feel safe and secure when we do something to limit access to guns, because let's remember, in Chicago, there were, I think, more than a dozen shootings, unfortunately, the common individual shootings that happened over this weekend as well. It's the easy access to guns, and it is these assault weapons as well. So I think that we definitely can do something about it, because the majority of Americans want it to be done. But in the meantime, if you're asking, are we going to be able to have events like this? I'm just wondering whether or not the towns, even those that went ahead with their marches and their fireworks this week over the 4th, are going to take another look at it and decide maybe it's not worth. We don't need to have that risk. No other country has that risk. We are the only ones that have this kind. We have about 4% of the population and over 46% of the guns in the world. We don't need to have this.
It's a sad state of affairs. We appreciate you being here just to continue this conversation for us and lend your aspect of things to it. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, it's 9:45, and we do have breaking news.